guys, welcome to our new Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. The song that should be playing in the background now is Blue Moon. That song is under copyright, so I'm gonna have to blur it or censor it or put another song over it. I don't know, I don't care. You can listen to it on a different YouTube channel if you so desire. So, this is probably my favorite game of all time, next to Super Mario RPG, but we already played that game. This is not going to be a how to make the best character, the best build, the main storyline, here's some Fallout series. Nah, it's just literally going to be me playing Fallout New Vegas because I fucking love this game. And I don't really care how anybody else sees it. I just want to play it, and I want to play it with you guys. Because I love you guys, and I love this game. So, I don't know how I'm gonna go through all this. I think I might do just like an episode for however many minutes, or if I'm gonna do like, hey, each quest is an episode. I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to play the game. I'll figure out the editing later.
War never changes.
And I'm not skipping shit.
When atomic fire consumed the earth,
oh, I'm supposed to have subtitles on here.
Did so in great underground vaults.
I'll put the subtitles on later.
Opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the New California Republic.
New California!
Dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth.
I think we'll go ahead and mention that I don't have any mods on this game. And I have all the DLC. This is the Ultimate Edition on PC.
Scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Here we go.
Got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face.
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
But I ain't a fink. Dig?
My heart breaks every time I see this. I love him so much.
You made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I like that he doesn't have like a smirking face when he shoots you. It really is just, it's business. Like, I'm taking you out because I have to take you out. That's just how it is. And that's why I do kind of love Benny. He is what he is. He's a liar, he's a dirty fucking snake, but we love him for it. Caravan items, pack added to your inventory. Getting a bunch of stuff from the DLCs. I think there's a way to turn it off. but I don't want to, so I'm not going to.
You're
Hello.
awake. How about that?
Also, I do have subtitles on.
Oh, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
Couple of
Why don't you
days.
just relax a second? Get your bearings.
Aye.
Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Six. Those who know, know. Those who don't know, well, you'll find out in a bit.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Don't judge me, bro.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Thank you.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Thank you.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Alright, and I'll just run through this real quick. I like
I
to
do?
play as a female. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do. Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
You don't really have to
Stuff that
worry about how
mattered.
a character looks.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
I'm playing first person. Not gonna see her face
Let's
anyway.
see if we can get you on your feet.
Okay. Oh,
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
wait. What's walk? Shift. There we go. Shift.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Biomatic Vigo tester. So I have 5 points to go. How do I usually do it? Is it 6 or 7? I give myself extra. Perception, I don't worry too much about. Endurance, the higher, the better. Probably 7? Should be fine. Charisma. So charisma, barter, and speech, you don't really have to worry about that because you just put that points into that normally. Charisma is more for your companions than anything. I love my companions, but I don't worry about them too much. And then I put an intelligence to an 8, a luck to a d6 or 7. I can't remember. I think I usually do 7. Cause that, and I got one more. Agility 5. I think agility is more for like your guns than anything. Sneak. I could put science repair, skill points, barter speech companion, unarmed survival. I think I'll put 1 into perception. Just because I need to get some lock picking. Because there are some very handy items that I'd like to try to get early on. Alright. So that's our build. 6671857.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are
He
good.
says that because of the
Don't mean that
charisma.
bullet didn't leave you nuttered and the big one are dropping.
Uh-huh.
What do you say you take
And we're just gonna
Seat my
loot all
couch
of
and
this.
go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Luckily, he's very friendly. So important things to take. Doctor's bag. Hold on. What? Today's physician. Reading glasses. Wait, I don't know if the reading glasses were important. I don't have repair points just yet. I don't have stuff for that just yet. Okay. And then there's actually a secret here. Where if you go to this little guy and you press Z, you get a prompt. Push Z again to let go of the skull. Alright. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Our psyche val. Hello.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Mouse. Investment.
Night.
Day. Dream.
Bandit.
Dropkick. Vaporize.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Father. Cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I agree.
I
agree.
I'm always...
I strongly agree. I am on YouTube and I'm a Twitch streamer. Of course, I freaking agree that I need to be a center of attention.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree. I love new ideas.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly disagree. I don't deal with my problems.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
2 ants.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving. But I don't have that mod, so I'm just gonna say a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
Yeah, so in the end,
See
it really
if it all
doesn't
seems right.
matter. You're right, what you want. So because my charisma is low, that means that my speech and barter are shite. So I'm gonna put those into that as my tag skill. And then lockpick. And I can always reset. I'm just trying to remember what ones I did before. Barter, lockpick, speech. Because that gives me what, 15? Yeah, 15.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form for you.
And then a medical history exam.
Of your medical history. Just a formality.
Just a
Ain't
formality.
like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
You'd be surprised, Doc. Alright, so for this one, I want to do skilled, and then good-natured, which is gonna give me a bonus to some of these things that I need. Barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. Negative to energy, weapons, explosives, guns, melee, and unarmed. Shoot, can I reset this? No, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I still want to go skilled, because that's going to give me +5. And for skilled, it's every level up is going to give you +5 skill points, +5 extra skill points. You get 10% less experience, but it doesn't really matter because this game's got a cap, and if you're going to play the way I'm going to play anyway, you're going to reach that cap sooner or later. And then this one is just for some quests that we're going to be doing around town. So what do I get negative to? Energy, weapons, explosives, guns, melee, and unarmed. And that's no worries. We can, when you leave, when you're done with the town,
Right,
you can always reset.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
This one is, I'm doing it specifically. Alright. So before we go, I'm just gonna loot. Do I have it? Did I give myself? So now I got a gun. And then do the chemistry set. You can create drugs or you can create stim packs. I like to create stim packs because you're definitely gonna need them. We can come back and loot this place whenever.
Here, these are yours.
Thank you.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
Uh-huh.
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy.
Pip-Boy.
I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's.
Thank you.
I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
She would be correct. Thank you for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town.
I'd be
She
happy
can
to
help
talk
you
to
learn
her.
to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your
Metal
grave.
fella.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. Hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special award. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? Yes. Alrighty. Let's get. You can talk to Doc Mitchell more about stuff, but I kind of want to just get this started. This is for Old World Blues, The Reunion, Happy Trails, and Honest Hearts. Midnight science fiction feature. The Gunrunner's Arsenal. And here's Victor. This is the guy that dug us up.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you, sir. Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up at the old bone orchard. Saw what
bone
looked like
orchard.
a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
How do you know these men... Oh, sorry. Do you know who these men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I'm sure they could. How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago.
Interesting.
Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway,
Yep.
it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of
26
my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Happy trails!
Happy trails to you. Alright, so always check mailboxes, because those things have usually magazines in them. And that shit is so useful. There's dead money. I don't think I have any bobby pins. I gotta go talk to what's-her-face in order to get them. Victor's place. I don't think there's anything in here that I need immediately. And unfortunately, I gotta hit the radios in here because I don't want to get sniped. I actually get a bunch of crap here that would be quite useful. Actually, I could. The scrap metal is kind of important. I'm gonna take that. You can use Victor's place as a mini player home if you really need to, but there are other better places. So here's one thing I love about New Vegas is how there's always something interesting just out on the horizon. So you see the water tower up there. You see the Mormon I think that's a Mormon thing, Christian cross, whatever. And even here, look, you can see another water tower. That's Prim. And it's just it brings you in, and that's what I love about this game. Is it's really hard to not find an interesting landmark to go to. It's a great way to get lost, though, so just be careful. Look at the baby bighorns, they're so cute. Alright, so let me see, what time is it right now? It is 9:27 in the AM. So let me go grab a couple more of these real quick. Alright, now that we are here, let's go. Does anybody? Nobody sees me. Nobody sees me. Nobody knows. Ho 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 ho. I gotta find a second location. Damn it! I know where I know where to find it. It's fine. What? I already got it. Okay. And here is Easy Pete.
Howdy.
Howdy.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
I believe you. Why you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver. You go up in them here's.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff.
The good
Guns,
stuff.
chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
So, what's your issue with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long.
That is
not if you've got
fact.
something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
I mean, they say they keep the Legion away. Why don't you tell me about the Legion for the folks at home, Easy
They're
Pete?
slavers, led by a guy named Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
I'll
A
let you
couple of
Caesar.
years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job.
There's a lot of lore in this
Legion's
game, and I
got
love
his
it.
strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Alright, what's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So what do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly.
Meat and
Can't
hide.
put back on them. You just lay down until you take it off.
That's what I use
Can
my
find
men
a bunch
for.
of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Alright, do you know anything about Victor?
The machine?
The machine.
Harmless. No matter
Don't
what
rage
Trudy
against him.
says.
He's just a little
She
guy.
thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Oh wow, rude. Alright, goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse.
Like the
Critters move in there
schoolhouse.
sometimes.
like the schoolhouse. Like it's haunted or something. Woof.
Cheyenne, stay.
Cheyenne, baby girl. Hello.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you can teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Thanks.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I like the way she said that. Alright, so here we go. Fixing things, that's gonna be useful. Is that the only magazine here? I thought there was one more. Damn it. Like, I am not remembering where anything is in this game. I played it 1,000 times, I say, as I don't freaking know anything about it. like my Johnny. Alright, maybe if I sing loud enough, they won't know. Hold on, I gotta turn this off. What? The music in here is so great, I can't risk getting clicked. Alright, so I am being watched by this kind settler. But if you remember, you see this revolver, you push Z. This is a little trick of the trade for the experts. And then if you want to make sure you're not being seen, bam. This is a great way to collect items in the game if you're being eyeballed. Alright, and another thing I like to do is it takes up time, you don't really need to do it, but if a okay, T-E-S-T-I-N-G. Hey, exact match. Is if you have a PC plus a safe, you can unlock, turn off, and then you can get into the floor safe again for extra bonus things. Take off. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know how to lockpick. Alright. And there's actually another lockpick area. Is it here? That's the back door. It's over here, actually, on this side. This will get you moonshine. I think this was like the women's bathroom or something. Moonshine, fission battery, scrap metal, moonshine, turpentine, a conductor, more moonshine. I'm overcumbered and cannot run. That's okay. Alright, go into items, aid. I'm over-encumbered by 5, but that's okay. We'll just drink some of the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Got 1 bottle cap. I'm not over-encumbered anymore. There we go. See if I got any star bottle caps. I don't think I did. I did, I got 1. Sweet. Alright, now that we got 1 bottle cap, we gotta be on the lookout for Malcolm.
Now,
hello.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Not today, baby
Tell you
girl.
what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
Dude,
Darn
I think
critters are
Sunny
attracted
Smiles
to it.
is kind of hot.
Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast.
The title of this
ways.
video is going to be called Tutorial. Let me reload.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
I sure do.
We got some geckos to clear out.
Geckos!
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
More gecko bites than anything else.
If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Aye. Alright. Where are you, babies?
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
I don't know where they're. Oh, here's one. Beep. Dead. Sneak attack. Hey, got him. Hey, I did it.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
I know, I'm so great.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah, girlie, let's go. I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us.
Hell yeah.
Come with me.
they're over here. I want to hold on to my vats for a bit. Where are they?
Come on!
Don't want to kill the dog. Oh, he's so sad. Alright, here we go. I want to save this lady. Yeah, I know how VATS works. If I can kill one, that'd be great. Oh. Ah, fuck. Can I... Come on.
Come on!
Are you alive?
Howdy.
Hell yes!
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got.
It's like a save where you get
thirsty.
extra points. Ah, see? You've established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody, and people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit the group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total of fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depend on the group itself. You may receive discounts with merchants, provoke attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will initially start out with a neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all of your current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. Good reputations: smiling troublemaker, good-natured rascal, accepted, liked, idolized. Soft-hearted devil. Dark hero, mixed, unpredictable, wild child. Sneering punk, merciful thug, shunned, hated, vilified. Vilified is the most bad, idolized is the most good, wild child is the most mixed. I've been accepted. Oh no, is that a radio? Oh no, it's a radio. Oh, I gotta stop the audio. I gotta stop the audio from... Oof. Gecko meat. I am also over encumbered by 12. I'll search more of these in a second. Look, Sonny, I did it. Am I a good girl?
Now that was some good work.
Thank you, baby.
Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
All right, then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock
Coming up
flower.
on that level 2.
Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sounds good. Why I can't find
Howdy.
on the trail. I think I can actually fast travel here. I'm not gonna worry about it. So the two areas also, this is why I love New Vegas. So the quests that they give you almost always lead you to someplace interesting. It's very rare that that's gonna be like, hey, go here, and it's absolutely nothing. There are quests like that, absolutely. But in New Vegas, it's almost always going to take you somewhere that you want to be, or that lead to another quest. So, for example, here... Here, it takes you to the schoolhouse to get this xander root. right here. Boop, boop. They weigh nothing, by the way. I think there might be more in the back. No, I guess not. But there are jalapenos. So that's good. But yeah, so she sends you to this area where the schoolhouse is to get this root that you need. And it brings you here. More little critters to fight. It's only one experience each, but experience is experience. I'm pretty sure there are more. Yep, Salesman Weekly. That's for your barter. Bobby pins. Programmer's Digest. Okay. So you go into the terminal, hang out. Cantina. Alright, let me... So if you get to this point where you only have one attempt left, what you're gonna do is you're gonna see if you can find any brackets, both open and closed. Like these parentheses here. Like this down here, that's one open bracket. Removes a dud. You want to keep going so you get allowances replenished. So we know Hangout has one. H-A-N-G-O-U-T. Holding? Okay. H-O-L-D-I-N-G. Heavens. Hey, there you go. And that makes it so you don't have to like log out and log back in. Or exit out and exit back in. So I didn't disengage the lock because if I do it, you know, this way, I'm gonna get more experience. Bottle cap. I'm gonna wait on that stealth boy. Alright, perfect. So I think I need energy weapons to 20. No, not energy weapons. Explosives. Explosives to 20. And get lockpick to 50. I actually need it at 75. But that'll do, because this isn't a big deal. Continue. And then... intense training, share the fam. I like... So of the two, you can get both, of course, but I would recommend getting Black Widow first. Both of these will open up special dialogue. Black Widow will open up special dialogue with men. Chez les femmes will open up special dialogue with women. And they will both give you 10% damage. This one against male opponents, this one against female opponents. You are more likely to run into a male opponent than a female opponent. So if you do Black Widow, that's an additional 10% damage to a majority of your human opponents, which is great. Even as a male too, I like to, what is it? It's something bachelor. I don't know, but that's what I recommend. And then you can take this on the second one or however you want to do. Extra damage is always good. Swift Learner, I don't think that one's all that important. Retention is okay. It just makes the magazines that you read last a little longer, which and then Intense Training, if you want to take it, you can. This is one that I kind of save until I figure out how I want to play my character. Anyway, so there you go. It's your first level up in our game. Ha 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 ha. But see how it was good that Sunny Smiles is like, hey, go check out this area. Now we gotta go up to the graveyard, which is here, to get a Brock flower. And actually, since I got so much crap, before we go up, let's take a quick detour to the shop. Hello.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
Yes, sir.
The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Tell me about weapon mods and special ammo, because to be honest, I don't think they explain it very well in New Vegas.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines.
Oh, that I know.
Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier.
That's
There's also
great
hollow
for when
point bullets,
against these
which have the
freaking
opposite
scorpions.
effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
What makes the surplus armor inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns.
Great Khans.
The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Great Khan is actually right around the corner of this place. Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it.
Nah.
If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best
Gomorrah?
casino in the city.
Really?
You won't regret it.
Gomorrah
Word
of all
advice,
places.
behave. Between
Jeez.
the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots,
You can
don't
really
wanna be
tell a lot
causing
about a
trouble on the
person
strip.
by which casino on the strip they recommend to you. Alright, I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
They kind of sell the whole thing to you. Anything else you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches.
Sons of
Mean,
bitches.
but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Alright. Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
Now, I am actually going, because I think I got a salesman weekly that brings my barter to 10. Which I don't know how much that actually helps. Whoops. Before trading.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
So the higher your barter, the more your stuff sells for, and the cheaper the stuff you can buy. I don't want metal armor. Alright, well I'm not gonna worry about that
Thanks.
for now. Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Take it easy now.
Thank you, my guy. So all of this stuff I can... I think there's a silence. Here it is. I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. Hidden. Mine now. I love that trick. I love that trick so much. Same with the workbench. Recycling. Always recycle. When you see like empty cartridges, don't. Whoops. Who's looking at me? Who's watching me right now? Big corner? Don't, damn it! I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh, don't pass up on, empty chargers. Drained cells and stuff like that, because you can recycle them to get more ammo. Just a bit of a thing for you. And weathered 10mm is way better than any other 10mm, and I think you can mod it as well, so it's gonna be, the 10mm is one of my favorite guns. It's the ammo's cheap, easy to find, and then these will be, they'll be tracked. So it'll give you like a for example, if there was a... Ugh. Ooh, Jesus. Dude, this guy, is he like the fucking king of bloatflies? Jesus. But for example, if there was a thing that said, oh, kill bloatflies with a 9mm, you would have a little thing in the top corner here that'll say like, oh, kill bloatflies 1 out of 10, 4 out of 10, once you get all that, so. And then this here is a snow globe. These are replacing bobbleheads. There aren't as many, because I think for the bobbleheads you have 7 for special and then 30 for skills. They don't have those here. You're just gonna find snow globes. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. You get a lot of money if you bring these to the right person. Alright, so this is the grave that you're buried in. If you investigate it, you will find distinctive cigarette butts. These might be a clue as to who and where this mysterious murderer is. And notice how it's right next to the Brock flower plant that you need. Oh, and look. I don't want to go any further because I don't want to do the, I don't want to, if you go too far past this, this area, like, it will, trigger the, the game is about to start. So that right there is the Lucky 38, I believe. And there is, that's it. That's New Vegas. Crazy. Like, you can see it from up here. Let's see, there's a relay tower. That over there is not Novak. The space, it's not the space station, I don't remember what it's called. This is a place you can go to, has a lot of rad scorpions. I think there's caves over that edge. And I don't think you can tell. Go a little more on this side. Again, you don't want to go too far, because it'll give you the, so you can see here, there's paths going in the back, and there are the red rocks. That is where the Great Khans are. So, just, you know, a couple little fun things to see. And in order to open these, I need a shovel, which I do not have. But if you want to make, history as a gravedigger. Oh yeah, look here. That is the penitentiary, I believe. So yeah, you can see a lot of stuff from up here. Like it's what really gets people interested, I believe. All right, moving on. And now we're going to my girlfriend. Hey, baby girl.
Let me see what you got.
Mwah.
Yeah, these'll do just fine.
Mwah.
Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
I don't really like using healing powder because it messes up your perception. But they're fine to sell.
That's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well,
whatever.
I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Of course. Before you
Hi
go,
there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
let's get this done. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway.
That's this way.
Prim is the town
Prim
with
is
the roller
actually right
coaster
here.
Straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into.
Facts.
Off the road, you'll probably start running into
Especially if it doesn't
wildlife.
go into your
My advice would be to
territory,
stick
to their
the highway when you
territory.
can.
Jurisdiction, that's the word. I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no.
Let's see, look,
But if you're up for a
locksmith
little
reader,
scavenging,
3 bobby
there's always the
pins.
schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but
Talk
there's
to
this
people
old
to
safe that
get
even Easy Pete
items.
wasn't able to crack with
Anybody who's
dynamite.
played any
If you wanna take a
RPG
shot at
games
it,
will let you know
take
this.
these.
A magazine on locksmiths
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
and the bobby pins.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Yeah, baby girl. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the
I
hides.
love
I also
gecko
help keep the town clear of red
steaks.
scorpions and coyotes.
That is
Not many
my
people live in Good Springs,
character's
so
canon.
wildlife is always creeping in.
They only eat gecko steak because it's the only good steak. Let's talk about areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Because I think these will also mark maps. What are the towns nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take
Got
kindly to
critters.
getting shot.
NCR.
The new
I'm going through the whole
California
dialogue tree. I don't give a fuck.
Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
No, seriously. What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks.
Yeah, they do.
But
They're not very
maybe that's
nice.
just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
So what kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos.
Geckos.
Coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them.
Oh, and their
Stick
meat
to
is
the
the
roads when
most
you can, and
delicious.
steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
They're critters to her. That's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about
If you
something
want to know
else.
anything else, just ask.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Alright, so while we're here, let's cook up that delicious gecko steak. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so there's a guy here. You talk to him, and he's gonna tell you about some shit going on at the ridge. But I do not want to go up to the ridge right now, because again, it will set my level up, and I do not want that right now. Hello. Your suitcase is empty. Alright, you don't got anything here, so I'm not gonna worry about him. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to that road. Actually, be ever... What am I doing? I can just fast travel. Back to Good Springs. There we go. Oh, look, it's nighttime. What time is it right now? It's almost 8 o'clock. Oh my god, time for all good babies to go to sleep.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get
Ringo's
my
the name of
friends
my
and we're
dog.
burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want?
Hello, what was that thing you said about Ringo?
He's some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory.
Pay the toll.
He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What say I help you take over this town?
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
Is this area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
You speech. Just wanted to know if I should watch my step around you.
Rob some people, burn some things.
Hey, I'm
killed
supposed
a
to
few
get experience for having success. There we go. So every successful skill check that you get XP. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
For some reason. It's a power source, my guy. What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion.
I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying
Crucifixion.
I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Alright, tell me about NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around.
That's
They
usually
got
how it
troops
goes.
all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Do you know anything about the Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir.
Thank
Glad
you.
I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
Yeah.
About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
He killed a couple people. Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's
No,
not
kill
our
him.
way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Yeah, who
There was
would
a
have
big
guessed?
escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Alright, never mind.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Discount.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So if I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I like how she, explains this to me like I'm a fucking toddler. Who's the man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Okay, I don't care about your radio. Where did those guys go?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them.
Death
Merchants avoid
balls.
that whole stretch
Death
of I-15
balls.
like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
The strip?
Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Good lord, these guys are giving directions like they're in California. Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but
Note
I think
added,
something
busted
broke
radio.
on the inside.
Obviously.
There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
This woman is in love with the radio host. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Trudy got some good intuition. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I think we've exhausted, Nope. Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Most of the traders looking to buy bighorn
I think
or medium
there's,
hides.
the fourth
The traders are the main reason the general
annual
store manages to stay in business.
Fallout
Most
convention
travelers heading
in the
south on
actual town of
I-15
Good
just
Springs
push
in
on
Nevada.
towards Prim, unless
In
they're
November.
desperate
I
need of
really want to go.
supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Yeah, and that's what I say about them too. Do you think NCR and the Legion... Why do you think NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
They want the power for themselves. Aqueducts. What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Sounds right. Alright, and that should be
careful out there.
All from Trudy. I don't want to buy anything from here until I get my discount. Repair the radio. Easy. Oh wait, don't let her leave, don't let her leave, she's gonna go home. Trudy! Trudy, come back, I fixed your radio.
Evening.
Shit, ah.
Feeling thirsty?
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it.
Tinkering?
Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Show me what you got for sale.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
See all the crap that I got that I can sell to you, if anything. Gecko egg. Keep the scrap metal. 14 caps, that's it. I think I can cook the gecko egg. But I'll hold on to it for now.
Another satisfied customer.
Bye! Alright, so we were informed that Ringo is up here in the Poseidon Energy petrol station? I think that's what this is supposed to be. I don't know, I don't remember. Speed limit 50. Sunset sarsaparilla. Drink 'em to get health. Drink 'em to get bottle caps. Hello.
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're going to shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start.
I skilled him.
Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my
Just
spares.
make my own deck.
So,
I don't
you feel like playing
put
a
a lot
game?
of low number cards. Where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I love to buy them. Anyway, I don't have time for right now.
All right.
Do you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his
Who
friends
tells
show up.
people these rumors?
There's no way I could handle
Where
all
are
of
they
them in a
hearing all this? What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves.
Ugh.
I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
It'll have to do. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Cool. Cool. In the meantime, let me loot some other shit. What? Hello.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually.
Very true.
However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well.
All right.
Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes.
Time for an impromptu
So if
militia,
could cough up
baby.
some extra stim packs. That'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince
A silver tongue
Trudy?
would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us the supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Barter. See how she's like she's letting you know. Oh, a silver tongue. You're gonna need to be able to barter. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before
Know a
you
thing or
handed
two
it
about
over.
explosives.
I'll be...
So I believe with this, so you need barter for Chet, explosives for, no, barter for Trudy, no, barter for Chet, explosives for Pete, speech or sneak for Trudy, and I think that's it. And then you can kind of just convince the doc to join you either way. But you need at least 20 in each of those skills. In order for these guys to accept and help you out. What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
I hear you got dynamite. It would help us beat the Powder Gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Oh, I need 25. Okay. So go back. Never mind.
Yep.
Goodbye. Tab. I don't think I have... Shoot. I don't have enough for explosives. What would I need? I think it's not the... Is it the Patriots cookbook? That's science. That's barter. Okay, so I need 25 of each. That's medicine. Let me think. What gives me explosives? Is it perception? So do I have anything that will increase my perception? Nope. Oh. So if I take a Mentats, go to my skills. Dang, still short. Can I take another one? Does that stack? I don't know if they stack. Let me check. Oh, did I only have one Mentats? Shoot, man. I need supplies to fight. What do you know about the situation with the Powder Gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
I need supplies to fight the Powder Gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000-cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah. Do you have aid? Oh, here we go. Pre-war hat. Accept. And then let's barter. Alright. Exit.
Pleasure doing business with.
Goodbye.
Take it easy.
Ah. Alright. Good, he's still here. Hey, apparel, pre-war hat, gives me another point in perception. Stats. Am I still 26? Perfect.
Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite.
Told you before, it's too dangerous for a bunch of amateurs to handle.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Score.
Yup.
It's just that easy. Alright, and then we're gonna get up and talk to Doc Mitchell so that we can get them stim packs. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
This town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Medicine 30. They'll be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Sweet. Doctor's bags. Let me see what medical supplies he's got. Not really anything that I need right now. Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here...
Hey, being a doctor in the wasteland is great.
Know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
What town is this?
This here's Good
This is all stuff that I probably should have done at the beginning, but I didn't really care.
Southeast. Good Spring Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Ain't that how it all goes? What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got the basic.
Chet. He does not get along with that guy, I can tell.
Is the Prospector Saloon. The
Well, he says Chet.
Knows everyone in town.
This guy hates those two.
There's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
I don't need the rundown. Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road.
So this is all stuff I should have asked at the beginning if I wanted to keep the story canon. Who was it that rescued me?
Curious fella.
Curious
Sort of
fella.
odd, and I don't just mean because he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He
Very
keeps to
sus.
himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Alright, I'm just gonna get that so that I get that out of the way. Alright, goodbye. I have to go through every dialogue option. I gotta make sure all of my stuff is blacked out whenever I play a game with talking. I need to hear every single thing that these people have to say. Hello.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
And then you can recruit Victor. Are you decent in a fight? I could use more firepower if you have any.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Yeah, baby.
Happy trails!
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Alright, that's going back to Ringo. Go here. We can get Trudy. This is Trudy's house. I stole her magazines.
Hey there.
Jesus! Ooh. Ho 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 ho. I'm just gonna borrow this book if you don't mind. I'm just gonna I just need some reading material for the bathroom, you know. Ha ha ha. That is a book. Alright. Take all of this. Take all of that. Okay. Ooh. There's a shotgun here, I didn't even know. Okay, perfect. Trudy.
Hello.
Trudy. Hey, baby girl.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
So I don't have enough sneak. I could probably take out the powder gang by surprise. If I had help. Probably. During the speech, you should help me take over the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating.
Alright.
While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Perfect. That's another 23 experience. Alright. Any other locked rooms that I need to be aware of? Looks like no. But I got pretty much everything that I wanted to get out of this town. We are actually not going to start the fight today. This is going to be an discontinued quest for the time being, because I actually do want to stay on a good term with the powder gangers. The powder gangers are a bunch of douchebags with dynamite, so of course I don't want to be enemies with them. Oh, Mentense wore off. Because if I am enemies with them, they're gonna be throwing fucking bombs and shit at me, and I don't need that. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hello there.
Hello.
It's good to see a friendly face.
He came running right up to me.
Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes.
Yeah, you thought I was a raider in here.
Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature.
Damn, this is gonna be rough. I was kind of hoping that I could level up a little bit before he came running. Why are you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps.
Uh-huh.
You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war.
A fabulous treasure!
The caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Or, so you collect these too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
And
Fucking
even
liar.
If I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
Where can I find more of these?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla.
You get like
You'd
one
think
every
they'd all have
10
been picked
bottles.
clean by now, but somehow new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception.
You mentioned someone named Festus. Who is that?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
I'm sure. So I'm gonna do a quick save here while he goes, and well, I guess this will be a good place to call the game for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for joining me on this new Let's Play. Like I said, I don't really know how this Let's Play is gonna go, how I'm gonna, you know, edit it or whatever. But, I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. I'm playing this game because I like this game. And if you like it too and are having fun watching this playthrough, whether for the first time or for the 100th time, not my playthrough, but just like any Fallout New Vegas playthrough, then, welcome. I'm going to be going through as many trials and tribulations as I can, definitely getting every single, companion, even though they're not going to be very powerful, but that's just how it goes. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Remember that you are loved, you are appreciated, and I'm so happy you're here on this earth playing these games with me. So until next time, my dudes, Matanyang.